Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our stream today. Bear with me as we might have slight little bit of a hiccup. I have one monitor screen today. The other one completely went out. So, trying to do the best I can today. Brian, thanks for the follow, guys. Everybody, I truly appreciate it. Good morning, Evans. Hopefully you're having a great morning, guys, and getting ready for the nice holiday season coming up. I know I am. As you guys can see, the tree's up, presents are under it. You know, it's how we roll. We have a pretty good stream today, guys. Some few products that we're going to showcase and talk about. We're also going to be doing a slight little giveaway, guys. But unlike Justin's normal giveaways, I'm going to do it at the end of the stream, because it takes a little longer for me to type in names for the draws. We're going to do two $5 gift cards, guys. So I will be doing those at the end. And it takes me a lot longer to type, guys. So that is the way I am going to do it. If you guys have any questions about any products we have today or are doing today, guys, make sure just ask us and we will try and answer as much as we can if you guys have questions. So, I truly, truly appreciate everybody popping in today, guys. Even though I can barely see chat, but we got it. Guys, we have Mrs. Dragon Blogger in chat, guys. She is modding for us, so if you guys give her a good shout. Today, we're going to be talking about the first product, and that is the Samsung S21, guys. This is a 5G unlocked phone. It is an excellent deal right now. If you guys see, it's at $6.99. A smoking deal for what the product is. Hey, Ed, how you doing, buddy? Good morning, man. It's nice to see you pop in. See, there she is. Right there, guys. So the S21, you got 8 gigabyte of RAM, 128 gigabyte hard drive. You can get it up to 256 gigabytes. It's a 4,000 milliamp battery, guys. It should last you a day and a half or so. If you use it like me, it'll last you about a day. I am constantly on this thing doing a lot of stuff lately. The cameras are amazing. This is Arctic White, but they have Phantom Gray, they have black, and several other colors. Oh, vacation. Now, I wished I had vacation. The cameras on this, man, are smoking cameras. You got the 64 gigabyte camera that can actually zoom in so far out. It is just ridiculous. I did a lot of photos with this that we've been posting on Dragon Blogger everywhere on Instagram and stuff. And pretty amazing shots. You have the 12 megapixel wide angle. Then you have the 10 megapixel selfie lens, guys. With all three lenses on the back plus your front facing lens, it really is a phenomenal camera. It can record at 8K at 24 frames per second. It can record 4K at 60 frames per second or full HD at 120 frames per second, which is just a phenomenal camera. I've been doing almost all my videos lately with this. If you guys know, my big camera went down, so we had a little accident with that. It went flying through the air and broke. So, Samsung Galaxy phone, man, just a smoking phone. Good morning, Albertha. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. If I did, I apologize. I am a dyslexic, so. Now, the one thing I will say about this phone, if you guys go in and you want to save battery, go into displays and change it if I remember right, it is the motion smoothness. You can do it from adaptive or standard. I do the standard, which takes it to 60 hertz instead of the 120 hertz, and that will actually help your battery life out a lot. If you need that 120 hertz, if you're going to play some games on this or watch an amazing 4K movie, then go ahead and turn it up. It's going to chew your battery. Just remember, it will chew battery. I turned off the outside screen, so the clock's off at all times. You can turn it on so the clock is always on there. You know, this phone does so much, like literally just pulled up the camera, guys, and it's that easy. The camera is inside, has so many settings. You can literally adjust everything like you would with a regular camera, like your DSLR or your mirrorless cameras. This will do all that. And it just blows my mind the amount of stuff this phone can do. If you guys have any questions about the Samsung phone, please ask. I am here to answer. Don't mind me still tickling my throat. Yeah, the phone is actually pretty phenomenal. I love the Arctic White. It is a the camera. I use the camera a lot. That's my favorite function of this phone besides texting and Discord. Now, not to say that it's not cool, because this is a QI wireless charger, guys. So you can just set it down, it'll charge. It'll quick charge. Another thing you can do is you can actually charge your friend's phone from this phone by just setting it on it. So if you set your friend's phone on here, it'll actually do a reverse charge to somebody else's QI phone, which is actually pretty cool. I don't know if all of them do that, but I know this one does. I actually tested it out and I was actually blown away. It did that. Oh, right on. Yeah, it can charge another phone. It's just a reverse QI charge. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, though, you know, the 4,000 milliamp battery, you're not going to fully charge it. It's going to take a while. I mean, the 4,000 milliamp it's not really that big of a battery. But yeah, definitely, you can definitely charge somebody's phone, give them enough charge that they can get through the rest of the afternoon with if you really need it. Hey, no problem. Yeah, I prefer to give you guys the honest truth about it. I mean, if I don't like a product, I'm going to tell you I don't like a product. But I've been using this enough that I'm actually quite fallen in love with this phone. It's stuck to my side. It has a case. I can actually charge the QI phone through the case. So it works pretty good that way. Now, just make sure that if you guys do get a case for this phone, if you want to wirelessly charge it, make sure it's compatible case for the charger, because some of the thicknesses of some of the cases are a little too thick and you won't get that charge pattern. It does do a quick charge, so it takes, I think I get a full charge about an hour and a half or so, which is pretty weird because they say about 2 hours for a full charge. I get it in about an hour and a half, and that could all be dependent on my charger. But the adaptive screen, very easy, very smooth, guys. I don't know, we'll try and move around with it. Full content, has a built-in screen recorder, so if you guys do stuff like us, you can actually record your screen and do the app recording right from this phone without adding anything to it. So, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I truly love the phone. I mean, I can't believe how easy it is to use. Um, my wife tries using it, but she's a little doesn't like technology. But she tends to use it. I mean, she has hers, the LG K9, and it works good too. But wireless charger, man, that's where it's at anymore. I'm so glad I don't have to use the USB-C or any charger to plug it in. It's just, you know, if you plugs are always the first thing to go on a phone, including the headset. Another thing to remember, guys, this does not have a 3.5 millimeter jack, so it's all Bluetooth earbuds. You cannot use a 3.5 millimeter jack. You could use a USB-C style if you have a headset that actually has the plug for the USB-C, but then that's an adapter you got to use. So, guys, if you guys have any questions about that, let me know. If not, we will actually kind of move on to the next product, which is the Razer Ballistics X Hyperspeed. We actually had a member on the team from the S8 to the big, it is a big difference. Yes, I believe it's a big enough difference that you'll actually love it. For the plain S21 5G, it's an excellent phone. The Ultra will give you more battery life and a few extra things, but I went with the lower one, and it's just perfect. I have so much space on it that I don't really have to worry about it. So, now the Razer Ballistics is a smoking deal again, guys. With the dock, it's $120. You have about 100-hour battery life with this. It is a Chroma RGB, guys. 11 programmable buttons. I have not personally had hands on this, but a team member did, and we're going to show you their video of this. So if you guys bear with me, I will actually get you guys this video going.
This is the Razer Basilisk X Hyperspeed wireless gaming mouse. So it is entirely wireless. It has the wireless capabilities as well as Bluetooth compatibility, which is down here indicated by this little switch here. So right now I have it set to the wireless, off switch is in the middle, and then Bluetooth right there. So if you prefer to use Bluetooth for your wireless mouse, this one will still work for you. It has 6 programmable buttons, all of which have a nice click to them, and they also have good
6 buttons.
hypersensitivity. So I've been playing with this mouse for probably about 8 to 10 hours, mostly Sea of Thieves, and then a little bit of Valorant, and I have loved my experience with this mouse. It's ultra light, easy to use, and it was super easy to set up, which I'll show you that in a second, and I've been very impressed with how comfortable this mouse is in my hand. So I am no stranger to Razer mice. I actually used to use the Razer Viper, which is a cabled mouse with RGB compatibility,
and it felt super light
in my hand, but this one feels
Miles,
even lighter.
welcome,
I was
guys.
very impressed, especially with how sleek the design is and how well it slides with my hand. I love this little groove here for my thumb. It makes it a lot more comfortable to use. And when I'm rubbing my mouse against my mouse pad, I don't have to worry about my thumb slipping and hitting the mouse pad and rubbing along it like I did with my other one. This gives me just better hand posture while I'm playing, which improves my overall gameplay and usage of my mouse. So now I'm going to kind of get into how you set it up, because it is super, super easy. So all you have to do is pop this top plate off. They actually do you a solid on this one. They're going to give you your first battery. So it actually comes in the pack with the mouse, and you can, this is the one that came with it, and you can just go ahead and slide it right in, nice and compact. So then you are ready to go. The battery life for one of these guys here is about,
how do you like it?
Let's see here. It says 450 hours. So I, of course, have not used it that much. I've only used it about 8 to 12, give or take, including some other office stuff that I've been using it for, and I've had no problems. I turn it off after I use it to help conserve the battery life, but when I am using it, I haven't seen any issues, nor have I had to replace my battery, which is good, especially with how little I've used it so far. It just means that it's not draining the battery, so I have very high hopes on how long it will last, and I'm excited to give that a trial. So the other thing about it is that this little slot here is actually going to be where your little USB comes. So when you open up your mouse, you're going to see this little nice little, it says Razer on there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me kind of turn my light here so you can kind of, yeah, there you go. So you can see where it says Razer right there. So then you just pull out that little USB, and this is going to be the...
Now guys, I'll let this play through so you guys can actually see what this does and what she truly thinks. It's not about another minute of this, and then we'll go into the product page, guys, that the deal is on, and show you guys that also.
Perfect. All right, and then this little indicator light shows that it is pairing, and then we are already good to go. So I really enjoyed
That's very simple to pair, guys.
I was a huge Razer fan before. I remain a huge Razer fan. I think their products are really well made. It's hard to beat, especially with the 2-year warranty and all that good stuff. I've never had a problem with Razer itself, and I have actually been on the phone with their IT people and on chat, and they've always been very communicative and very helpful, so I've always had a good experience there. So if you're looking for something for a good upgrade to your gaming setup, and you're wanting a nice wireless mouse to start off with that is a reasonable price and made by a well-respected company, company, this Basilisk is going to be absolutely amazing for you to go ahead and grab. Like I said, it's nice and sleek. I've loved using it. It's very comfortable in my hand, and I have more petite hands. So if you're worried about the weight of your mouse and you want something nice and light that you can move very easily to help improve your accuracy while gaming, this is going to be a perfect option for you. I would highly recommend this mouse, and with the 2-year warranty, like I said, it's hard to beat. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think.
Alright, so like I said, that's the Razer. We're going to pop over here, and you guys can see the one they're showing is the Basilisk Ultimate Hyperspeed, guys. This is the little bit upgraded version of this. You get a 100-hour battery life with 11 programmable buttons on this one. You get the 20K DPI optical sensor, which is very, very awesome. If you guys are into gaming, the more DPI, the faster you can get with the shooting and programming of that. Now, if you guys look around on the page, guys, you can see that they feature the ultra-fast Razer Hyperspeed Wireless. So that is very, very cool. With the dock that they give you to charge it, you just don't have to use wires. You just set it on, and it's got the little USB adapter plug, and it plugs right in, charges, guys. Very, very cool mouse. And for the price, it's not a bad price. So if you guys have any questions about this deal, please let us know. If we can answer anything, we can. I use a lot of gaming mice. I test many of them. So we can go there if you guys need, or show you guys other product details on their page. If you guys need it, as we scroll down, it shows you the sensors, switches, the wireless connections, guys, which is very cool. The low latency delivers high speed. Shows you some of the scroll wheels, the customizable DPI buttons, and your side programmable buttons. So, any questions about that one, let us know, because it is a very, very nice product, guys. I am going to try and do this. Dan. Yeah, I've used some Razer products, and they are pretty phenomenal. And like I said at the beginning, this guys, bear with me slightly. We're having a slight technical. I'm down to one monitor today. My small monitor went goodbye this morning. It finished its life off, so I'm flipping through screens trying to do this as best as I can today. Now, the next product, guys, is the Logitech G305 Lightspeed Wireless Gaming Mouse Hero. This is a 12K sensor, guys, with 12,000 DPI. It is ultra lightweight. It does have 6 programmable buttons, about 250-hour battery life on board, with an onboard memory, so you can adjust some of it. It does come in several colors, from black, blue, purple, I believe like a teal bluish green, and a white version. Now, the ones on sale, they are $29.99, and they are a phenomenal product. We did have a team member, guys, use this product, so we're going to show you her little video. Oh, right on, man. I used to use the 502 a lot.
This is just an unboxing of the Logitech.
This is Jackie from our team, and she had hands-on with this one, guys.
Gaming mouse, specifically. So we will open it up, and then I will do a full review of it in the next video. But let me just show you what it looks like. And everything it comes with, always love some stickers, of course. Here is some details about it. Obviously, I will read everything by the time the review goes up, so I can talk about it fully. I do love, let's see.
It's kind of cool that they give you a color selection. You guys can pick through the colors of this.
Not that I don't mind my just traditional black gaming mouse and
like she said,
keyboards.
It's usually traditional black, but something with colors. Look at that. It's actually very cool,
very
violet,
light.
purple.
I think this is one of the lightest mice that I have. Obviously, it is also, you know, wireless. So keep that in mind if that's something that matters. I know some people who are very specific like the wired mice because it gives immediate and instant reaction, but here it is.
Now, the way she's talking about, let me pause that for a second and mention that. With the wired, do you get the instant movement because it's less latency? But, you know, nowadays with most of the gaming mice, they're getting better and better. Your latency is actually getting smaller and smaller, so you don't have to worry about, you know, if you're like playing a first-person shooter game or, you know, something like that, you don't have to worry about the latency of the mouse pointer not getting to your position of the target fast enough. And that's kind of like what she was meaning by that, about when you plug in a mouse and use the plug, that you can actually, you don't have that latency that like most of them do. Not to say there ain't some latency, because you still have the signal that has to reach to the point and switch over, but nowadays you get the wireless and the Bluetooth that are getting better and better as they build the products better and better, which is very cool.
Very pretty, very light, very light. I know maybe the little battery may or may not make a difference, depending, but not too much of a difference. So that's really nice if you're someone who prefers them light. This is obviously some kind of... That's actually a good question, what this is for. Hang on. Just light bulb gamer moment for me. This is for
the Bluetooth dongle if you guys need an extension.
A much faster connection than just pure wireless. Let me see. Sorry, this is a little blurry in the moment. There we go. So that's where the battery and the connector go, which is great. I have found that those are much faster than pure Bluetooth wireless. And this just pops on and off right there. You just grab it by that little grip right there, pull it down to open it. So that is it. And like I said, I will do a full review, give this a thorough test to let you know my thoughts. But there it is. I love the color and I love the size. So can't wait to...
So as you guys can see her Jackie's video here, she just gives you a little quick hands-on. We're going to switch over to the page. You guys can see I have the Logitech D305 Lightspeed up. They have the black version here. But we also have the blue version, the violet that she had hands-on with, and the teal, or mint they call it. But they also have a white version. The white version is going to actually cost you more for some reason. Not really sure, but, you know, for me, I'm not going to want a white version. Now, this does work for any PC or Mac, guys. This is just very compatible. You have the 6 buttons, of course. You also have the 99 grams of weight, so it's very, very light. If you like a heavier mouse, this may not be the one for you, but it should work phenomenal for anything you guys need. As you guys can see, the battery just plugs in, gives you 250 hours of life, which is very, very good on one battery. I know some mice back in the day, you just chew through a battery, or even like your Xbox controllers, you just chew through them. So to get 250 hours of life on that is very, very nice. Now the 12K sensor, guys, is just going to be awesome. And that DPI sensor, you can actually adjust that to change it to several other settings. So you should be able to do that down with the 1000 hertz polling rate. You know, the pointer is going to get to where you need fast enough. So like I said, very nice mouse. You guys, if you guys need to see some of the specs, we can definitely go in there. The USB receiver, they do give you an adapter, so if you need to have the adapter out so you can unplug it and use it again for another device and not just the mouse, they do give you that in the package, which is a great, great option. Because I know if you're like me, I run out of USB ports. I have 3 web cameras plugged in at all time, keyboard, mouse, and all kinds of other stuff. So to have that option, to have it being able to plug and play out in front of you, it's very cool that they have that piece. Any questions, please feel free to ask, guys. we are here to answer. My stream shouldn't have froze. It might be on your end. Adjust it, because I'm watching it live. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's probably your end, buddy, because I'm actually watching this live. I normally don't watch myself, but I kind of have to see chat. So I have like this little square chat down there. So if we have no questions about the Logitech mouse, we will be moving on to the Fire TV Stick 4K. Now, I've had hands-on with the Fire Stick, guys, as you guys can see. I actually have the product. I don't have the 4K on me, but I have the Fire Stick right here. All very similar, just the 4K gives you the 4K option, which is very cool. Thank you for the follow, guys. Truly appreciate it. Inside these packages, guys, you're going to get... I have carpal tunnel. Can you show that next, please? What do you mean? Oh, the wrist thing, I think you're talking about. Yeah, we'll be getting to that. Possibly. I know that my 4K TV doesn't have a lot, so I don't think it's going to make much of a difference in how much space it has. But all the packages, guys, gives you the adapter dongle if you guys need the little extension of the HDMI to HDMI, which is very cool. The stick itself, very small, very easy. It's almost like a mini PC, guys. You just plug it in. It has all the apps that you can need to watch Netflix, Prime Video, HBO, Sling, Hulu, Pluto, YouTube, Disney, I even believe Twitch. And now you can also do what's called Amazon Luna, which is their streaming brace, guys, or streaming system for gaming. So you can actually game through these, guys, if you really, really need. You will need, though, a USB power port. So it does take a power. You pretty much plug it into the side, guys, and then plug it into a USB port and power it up. So you will need a power, which is kind of weird when you plug it into HDMI, but you still need a separate power. Hello, Shirley. Now, with their price at $29.99 for a 4K stick, that's not a bad deal. The one thing I will mention, guys, if you don't have the 4K TV, you know, the 4K stick will still work on your TV. You just won't be able to watch stuff in 4K. Now, I've had a lot of hands-on time with this and their new TV. So the TV, they all have the integrated systems. They are fully packed of apps. I mean, there are a lot of apps that you can do. You can even watch Amazon live streams like what we're doing now. You can watch that from these. You can also shop from these. If you guys really need to shop from your TV, you can do that with this, which is very, very cool. Link it up to your account. Once it's linked up, guys, you're good to go. You can do pretty much anything. You can even rent movies. Felazar, welcome. If you guys have any questions about the stick, please let me know. Now, unfortunately, they don't give you a lot of details about the RAM capability, but I can try to run it down a little bit. So you have 8 gigabytes of storage, guys. You have the 1.5 gigabytes of memory. You have the Dolby Atmos, and you have the 1.7 gigahertz CPU, which is a 650 megahertz CPU. Now, I kind of know that off the top of my head, which is very, very cool. Now, like, if you go down to the version I have, you still have the 8 gig, but it drops from the 1.5 to a 1 gigabyte. You still have the Dolby Atmos, but your CPU is the same. It's still the 1.7 gigahertz with the GPU of 650 megahertz. So you're not really losing a lot there. It's just the difference in the memory and the cinematic 4K streaming option with it. Now, it supports 4K at 3840 by 2160, if I remember right. It'll also do the 1080p, so don't worry about that, guys. It also supports the Dolby Vision HDR ultra vivid picture quality. So if you guys need that, you can do that also. Now the remote, it's a voice remote, guys. If you guys see mine, I actually have a little cover for mine, the Mandalorian, with the Baby Yoda or Grogu on it, which is cool. You guys can get that separately. But if you just need the regular remote, comes in the package, guys. Has the automatic buttons down there for the Prime Video, Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus. You just press the blue button to talk to it if you guys just want to talk and not go through settings. You also have your home buttons, your back buttons, and all that good stuff. So they do sell it with so it comes as an option, but it costs a little more. Like mine came with this, but the cover came separately, which was very cool. But the cover is really cool. It even says right up here, I don't know if you guys can see this. It says Mandalorian right here in the front. Now they do have, I believe, the Darth Vader version and another version. Can't remember all the versions off the top of my head, but it shows a little Grogu eye on the back. I know it's a little glary, guys. I wished that they kind of outlined it in black so it popped out a little more. But it's very, very cool novelty little piece. The cover is actually very cool. But, you know, the remote's very simple, very easy. Anybody can use it. If you use a TV, you can use this remote. Talking to it, you can actually pick out anything you want. If you want to, like right now, oh, let's show a fireplace on our TV. Push the blue button, say, Alexa, show me 4K TV. Now, unfortunately, you guys just heard that in the background. My TV just came on, but it's not going to pop on because I didn't say TV on first. So, my TV does listen. Now, if you look at the box, it'll show you like all kinds of list of apps that go on here, guys. And I mean, the amount of apps that you can get and use is just amazing. So, if you have any questions, yeah. Oh, did I? I apologize. I know I was triggering somebody else's last stream also, and it was actually making theirs wig out, which is pretty funny. Should use headset, man. Wouldn't have did that. Now, if you guys want to move up to like the 4K TV stick, the 4K Max, then you get the CPU, which is 1.8 gigahertz, and the GPU is 7500 megahertz. It also moves from 1.5 gigabytes to 2 gigabytes. Mine asks, what TV did I need turned on? I apologize, guys. I really do. I know my kid's been messing with me. She'll walk in and tell the TV to beatbox and stuff, and it's like I'm trying to watch something. That's pretty funny. I don't have a Google Assistant, so I'm good there. uh, my wife wasn't too sure about the TV when we got it. It's like it's gonna listen to us at all times. By luck, the TV you can turn that option off, but I kind of left it on. I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first, but I don't have a problem with it. It's very simple to work, just like these Fire Sticks. Yeah, I'm sure my TV does that too if I set my Xbox up to do it, or the Xboxes, I should say. But it kind of conflicts because there's two Xboxes. So like when you tell it to turn on, it's like what Xbox? So you got to go by HDMI input ports and stuff like that. We were asked to do the wrist brace. So I guess we'll pop up and we'll do the wrist brace real quick, guys. If you guys don't mind. We'll do that one next. kind of jump out of focus, but we'll do the wrist brace and then we'll go back to the normal list. Yeah, so we'll do the wrist brace now, guys, for you. This is from Fietel. This is their wrist brace for carpal tunnel adjustable wristband support and brace. It's good for splints, guys. If you really need it, this is small and medium, but they do have medium large and large and extra large, guys. And for about $12, they work very well. I actually have one, but not this brand. And I actually have to use it for my wrist from gaming and typing all the time. If you guys know, I do a lot of product reviews, and it takes a toll on your hands. So we are going to show you guys the page real quick. As you guys can see, this is $12, really good price. They do have several versions, right and left. So remember, you will need to know which side of the hand you guys need to use this. They have the separate small, medium, medium, large, large, and extra large, guys. So they do have the sizes if you guys need it. Recommended for tendonitis syndromes, symptoms, arthritis, sprain, or wrist pains. Now, we actually have this showcased here on this video. We are going to show you this video, and I kind of believe this is Mrs. Dragon Blogger family, if I'm right. I can't remember who used this. She might be able to answer that one for you, but we'll play it here.
Dragon Bloggers here. Today we are looking at this wrist brace.
I was right.
These can be beneficial if you have a sports injury or if you have arthritis, carpal tunnel, or any conditions that you would need to brace your hand and or wrist. Now this is meant for your left, and this size is small/medium. This is suitable for nighttime support as well as daytime support. Make sure you always read the directions very carefully. And now my mom's going to show you how to put this on. Now she suffers with arthritis and carpal tunnel in both hands and wrists. These are easy to use, easy to put on, and made of good quality textiles. These braces are very beneficial for those that do suffer from these conditions. You simply want to pull these straps tight enough that you're immobile, but not tight enough that it causes circulation issues. So take care when you're adjusting the straps. This provides complete control because of these 3 support straps. As you can see, it fits perfectly. It's not uncomfortable in any way. So if you're looking for a good, stable brace, check out this one.
So like I said, that is an awesome product. Now let's go back to this page and let me point out a few things. Inside this brace is a metal little plate right here, guys, that helps immobilize your hand. Now, like I said, make sure that you get the right one for the right hand, because if you need the right side or left side, they only fit certain directions. Like mine, I got the wrong one at first. I didn't realize you had to buy a separate one. And I was wearing it, did not realize it was wrong. So, kind of didn't help with me. These products, I can actually contest to these. They actually work, guys. In fact, I should be wearing mine right now. My arm is a little sore today, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do to work. If you guys have any questions, we will answer. Mrs. Dragon Blogger can answer too if you guys have any questions, since she did have hands-on time with this one. Hey Chucky buddy, how you doing, man? Now guys, we will be going off to the Irobot Roomba, if you have no questions about that last product. Glad to see you guys here. I appreciate everybody popping in. Now, this next product, as you guys can see, comes in about at $199. I will actually show you guys the screen page for this. This is the Irobot Roomba 694. This is a robot vacuum, guys. Remember, when you set this up, make sure there's at least 5 feet distance between it, open distance when you put the charger against the wall or wherever you put it. That way the robot can actually make way of what it needs to map out, because it'll need that room to back up and charge. If you put it in a really cluttered area, it will not, feed itself back into the charger properly. Now, if you guys have ever had hands-on with these, they work very well. They have the multiple brush systems, as you guys can see here, for grabbing stuff. They do have a little smaller container to keep the stuff. Yes, they will. So some of these actually have an adapter for like the mops or dust collecting, but yes, they will work on wood floors. Very much so. As you guys can see here, it's got the power lifting and all that, but the app's full. You guys can adjust it, whatever you guys need. But yeah, so they will work on wood floors, guys. Not a problem there. It's got a 3-stage cleaning power. It lifts, it dusts, and debris. So it will dust your hardwood floors. If that's what you really need, it will suck it up too. The bristles should not damage your hardwoods, so I wouldn't even worry about that. Yeah, see, there you go. See, I have carpet in my place, and it's a rather large place, but with the amount of stuff on here, I just can't put in a little robot. Now, if you have little dogs that'll chase it, just remember that also. Yeah, we actually showcased a couple last couple streams, I believe, ago, and there are different styles, and like some of them have the mop heads, some even put water inside them. This one, I'm not sure if it actually has that adjustment off the top of my head, since this is just pretty much a showcase in the page. We have had hands-on with the other ones, so we can actually play their little video if you guys really wanted. So right here, it shows you on hardwoods down here, guys, which is very cool, and it's adaptive navigation, so it will learn where items are, and it'll keep track of it on a map. Now, it will go over certain edges, but remember, if it's a deep drop, it may get stuck. So just make sure that the little edge is no more than, I believe it's like a 1/4 inch. Thanks for the follow, guys. Now, if you guys need something else, like, something a little more charged, they actually show other features and products. Now, they work well. Like you can see over here, the wall sweeper, which is very, very cool. 3-wheel adjustments, guys, with the brush. Right here is the vac filter. Then you have the cleaning head. You have the dual multi-surface brush. And right here is the edge sweeping brush, which gets right up to the walls, which is very cool. Pushes it into the thing. Then back here we have the Cliff Decent sensors, which help navigate and track everything you need. And then the direct sensor again. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that it's there, but it's definitely there. My wife did not know that it actually showed on the front page either. And I'm like, but I've been doing it. She just didn't pay attention to where it was or how it was done. But yeah, it's very cool. And you guys can see hands-on stuff. So yeah, like, right now their deal at $199, that's like almost $75 off right now. That's a heck of a discount for this product. Any questions, I'll be free to ask if we can answer. We've had hands-on with other ones of these, so we may be able to answer as much as we can. Yeah, if you guys have questions, please ask, guys. We truly will try to answer as much as we can. No questions. Get that way. All right, so the next product, guys, is the Shure MV7 USB podcast microphone. We actually had a member on the team that called that geek. Good morning, buddy. we've actually had a member on the team that's had hands-on with this and the XLR DAC amp like stuff. Now remember guys, these are awesome products at like $219 right now. That is a pretty good deal. The mics are very, very good. I've actually had hands-on with a couple of them, but not this exact model. Now they are good for live streaming guys and all of that. This is a USB/XLR dynamic microphone, which means you can do both plugs, which is very cool. Now, this is a corded electric, so just remember, you guys, you have to have a cord to have this plugged in. It does have one lithium-ion battery that is required inside it. It weighs about 2.3 pounds, guys, so just remember that. Now, this is a dual plug, so like I said, dual plug. You have the USB or the XLR. Hey, Patsunja, how are you doing? Glad to see you. Now, this mic will work with pretty much any one that you guys need. Now, I'm going to show you guys what I meant by the dual plug. Right here is the dual plug piece. This one right here in the middle one is the XLR, or you can use the USB power or the 3.5 millimeter jack. The 3.5 millimeter jack is used to plug into a headset so you can keep track of how it sounds. It's like a feedback, so you can keep track of it, which is very, very cool. Now, remember the power. This will go from USB to micro USB, guys, so you can plug it into your PC and just use it that way. So they do answer some questions on here if you guys need those. Customizable sound. So if you have a DAC amp or anything else, they do have their own software, I'm sure. It's called the Motive app. So you will have that. You can adjust stuff, which should make it better. Now, we're going to watch a little video of the Audient Evo 4 Duo with the Shure MV7.
So if you found your way to this video, you might be just like me and you have found yourself looking for professional audio. Enter the Audient Evo 4. The Evo 4 is one of the newest audio interfaces from the company Audient. Audient makes a bunch of different products that vary in price and performance, and you might not have known where to start. A lot of the audio interfaces that Audient offers also look confusing as well, but you saw the Evo 4, you thought it looked
I will answer that in a second, buddy.
And see what this thing's about. So there are definitely quite a few things to be excited about on the Evo 4, and one of them is the Smart Gain feature, which we will dive into later. Alright, so taking a look at the back of the Evo 4, you're going to notice that you have a range of different inputs. On the far right, you have your two XLR inputs where you can input a microphone or an instrument. And then here in the middle, you're going to have your left and right monitoring input, so if you want to monitor levels. And then on the far left, under the logo, you're going to have your USB-C connection to where you can plug that into your computer. Now on the other side, you're going to see right here, you have your dedicated instrument input and your headphone output, so you can actually listen to what you want to through the Audient Evo 4. Alright, so taking a look at the top, you're going to have this massive gain knob, which obviously you guys know this is going to be used to set the gain on both of your inputs. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start getting this thing set up by using the included USB-C to USB-A cable that comes in the box.
Which should be more standard, guys. I love USB-C.
And just for reference, what we're going to be testing the Audient Evo 4 with is my Shure MV7, which is a dynamic microphone. And just so you guys know, you will need to purchase your own XLR cable because the Audient Evo 4 does not come with one. Alright, so to start hooking this up, we're going to hook in our USB-C cable to the top. You see, you get a little flash there. Now you can select your input 1 and you're able to adjust the gain to whatever you want it to be. Alright, so the next part in the setup is we're going to install the XLR cable to the output on my Shure MV7, and then we are going to install the XLR cable into the input on channel 1 of the Evo 4. Alright, so we have everything physically connected. There are a couple of settings that you need to change inside of Windows in order to get the Evo 4 to work with your mic and work with Windows and so on.
So as you guys seen there on that video, it shows you how to work it and all that. Now, as for that answer, what do I like in a good mic? Well, I personally use the Blue Yeti X Pro, and I use it because it's very functional, very well done. But there are lots of mics out there like the Shure, which are very, very great mics. Now you could either get a cardioid, dynamic, or full encapsulated, and you just got to remember some of them have to be very close. The mic I'm using now is actually about 6 feet away from me. Now that is because with the gain works and all the software I use a software called NVIDIA Broadcast, which does a noise canceling background, which takes out the background. That's why you're not hearing a lot of background noise. With the softwares I use, it's all depending on what you can do. Now, I've used on the camera like I use now is the OBSBot camera. The microphone on that works well. Now, if you're looking for like either a headset microphone or like a plug and play desk style, it really depends on how much room you have, the amount of, the amount of software you can use, or what style. If you're looking for like an XLR, you got to remember you got to have the XLR plugs, you got to have the either the DAC amp style for it or a few other options. If you're looking for like a USB plug and play style like the Blue Yetis or stuff like that, you just got to know what about you're looking for. You gotta watch what you're doing and how you're doing it, because if you go with like the XLRs, you need more products for it to use it. If you go with like the Blue Yetis, it's pretty much plug and play, but they do have softwares. Softwares work great. My headsets, I actually have headsets around here that I plug in like my V-Motos, and I have a V-Moto boom mic, which work very well, but you got to remember that some of the mics will pick up more stuff and have less adjustments. So if you're looking for just a plug and play, like Shure makes a lot of them. I mean, they have several ones. Just make sure it's for the application you guys need. And now if you need it to have a built-in gain volume built on it, just check for that. A lot of them have them, or they come with an app that it can adjust with that. Blue Yeti built right in it. I can adjust it. It has several buttons without the software. If you need the software, it even has more. So hopefully that kind of answered what you're trying to ask. If you have other questions about it or want more in depth, just let me know what about you're actually trying to look for in it. Now, I seen a weird flicker on my screen. Hopefully you guys didn't see that too. That was weird. But yeah, like mic positioning is a big thing. The Wave 1 from Elgato is a good microphone. Now, it's a price range microphone, but it is a very, very good microphone, guys. It definitely works very, very well. Yeah, the Wave 1 and 3, they're all excellent microphones. They, a lot of them were coming with standard. Elgato has the Blue Voice, guys, so works well. It's a good microphone. It will, if you just want to plug and play, it has that. It also has the software, so you'd be good with it. Yeah, so there you go. It really is. It's just depending on your style, the versatility of it, and everything else. Like the Shure, it's just a lot more, like you need the XLR cables and everything else for some of them. So. Now the next product we got here, guys, this is from Best Gift. This is kind of we're gonna do a little weird thing here, and I'm gonna kind of unbox this. This product has not been opened whatsoever, and at $42 it is a nice deal. I actually had hands on with another one that worked kind of great. Now this is good for your legs, like massaging your legs or your calves. You can also use it on your arms, guys, and that's what I'm kind of showing you guys with this product. It actually has a lot of stuff. You'll have several functions. You'll have a heating function. You'll have adjustment levels for everything. Like I said, completely unopened, brand new product, guys. from Best Gift. This is their air compression leg massager. This is good for like stopping blood clots, or if you're sit a lot and you're worried about just, you know, not getting your muscles worked out. This will help with that. Yeah, exactly. And that's what it's really good for, because it does heat up. And that's very, very cool that it heats up. It does have an LED indicating screen. It has a cycle, changes intensities. You know, you can press 1 to open the machine. Then you press a second time to adjust intensity to 4. Then you can do it again, and for a third time to the 6. And then a fourth time to intensity 2, which is kind of weird that they adjust it at different levels, that you go from 4 to 6 to 2. But that's the way they put it together. So, and then hold it for 3 seconds again to turn it off. Now then you have the mode 1, 2, and 3. Mode 1 is calf, foot airbag. Mode 2 is only calf, or mode 3 is only foot. Now to me, the foot, we'll kind of show you guys that in a second. But then you have the heating, which is the bottom button. You can go anywhere from 1, 2, and 3 intensity. The last one I used, I liked 3. I liked the more heat. Now, inside this package, guys, like I said, brand new. So, what do you get in here? You get several pieces. First is a couple extra straps. I'm going to kind of do this as I can. Now, these straps, you can just wrap them in. If they're like anything like the last, Velcro is in. Takes some pressure. You guys can use this for an inner wrap if you need it, or if you guys need it for different wraps, that's what they give this for. Now, this does not actually have a plug-in for the air on this side or this side. Inside here should be the power brick, guys. And it really is. And I'm going to throw a box to the side. Just a standard US power brick with a standard black ring plug. Now, I'm actually going to leave this out because we'll actually plug this in and show you guys this. Now, this is going to make a mess in my house, so I may be grounded later when the wife comes home. But we'll deal with that as it comes. We'll plug that in and leave that sitting here for us. Now, in here is the product, but we'll get to that last. Then you have a little hands-on manual, guys. Yeah. She might not like the mess I just made. Hands-on manual. She pretty much tells you guys everything I just talked about of how the intensities work and all of that. So in here, this is where it starts getting a little technical. So you have right and left, guys. So inside here, you have to rip the hardcore Velcro off. No, she is actually not watching. She's at work. He did just text though. Like I said, the Velcro is intense to unwrap. So you pretty much just grab your arm, wrap it around, or your leg. Now I'm just showing you guys this on the arm because I can't pull my leg up here. But just picture this as your leg. Wrap it on, Velcro it on, and pop it in. Then you have the controller, which is a big controller, and you have these big air hoses. Now, remember, guys, you have two sides, right and left. On the bottom down here, these are, you can detach the air plugs and the power. If you guys really need, or to adjust and clean it, just make sure you have left and right. Which I have it backwards, so I'm not going to worry about that, right? See if it'll plug back in. Then you grab the plug, which is also down here, and plug it in. Now, could you imagine all these wires? But turn this on, power's on, guys, just like that. And it starts working. I know you guys can't hear it, but it's just like an air cuff that you're getting your blood pressure checked, but it does it in sections. The intensity level, guys, you can adjust it up, down. Now it's starting to air up actually really good, and I'm going to turn the heat on down here with the bottom one. We're going to go all the way up. Now it is actually feeling it. I can feel this airbag nice and tight. Works well. Now just remember, guys, like I said, it's like Yeah, it cycles on and off over and over. That's how it does the massaging. So it just cut off. Now it's going back down and back up. And the heat is actually kicking in pretty good, which is very, very cool. I have it on 3. I actually like the higher heat, which some of you may not like the higher heat, but I love the higher heat. It actually feels a lot better for that. Now, I'm trying to remember the intensity levels of the heat on the other one. This one kind of does not tell us. But this will also shut down after 20 minutes. So it has a 20-minute automatic shutdown function. So it can't be overused and doesn't, you know, keep going off. So now it just dumped it again. And now it's starting to pump back up. And the heat's getting more and more intense, which is really cool. Now, is this meant for your arms? No, but you can definitely use it on your arms. It's really, truly meant for your calves and legs. Now, they say foot, but this one, we'll kind of shut this off. Let's see if I can shut this off now. Hold it down for 3 seconds. And it powers off. Unplug it. Now, they say feet. Now, could you imagine this on your foot? It doesn't really wrap around your foot. Truly, this is more of your arm or calf and leg. So, like I said, I put the right side. They are labeled right and left, so if you guys need that. But I actually used the other one the other day for a couple hours off and on, and they work really good. I was actually blown away with how well these truly work for what they are. I was kind of skeptical with them. Like, oh yeah, it's just, you know, like an airbag. It's just going to pump up. But it actually works great. And now I'm throwing more stuff aside and making more of a mess. So if you have any questions on this, let me know, guys. It's actually a pretty cool product. And in fact, guys, at some point, we may actually toss one of these in to the mystery bags and give one away. Since I have 2 of them, I don't really need them all. So at some point, we'll do that down the line, guys. When we do a mystery bag, we'll chuck it in and somebody will end up getting it. So the next product. Yeah, definitely. You never know what's in a mystery box. And we like to do mysteries. So the next product is, I believe, the Fire HD tablet, guys. We'll actually pull up the screen for this. This is coming in at about $139, which is about $50 savings, guys. Except for me, I pack the boxes. Hey. But what if I start packing the boxes and I know what's in it? And I have a lot of stuff. I'm sure he has more than me, though. But, so the Fire HD tablet, guys. It's pretty much an Android tablet with 10.1-inch screen, 1080p, full HD, guys. 64 gigabytes. This is the 2021. Pack a box inside of a box until it's heavy. Nah. We actually like to pack boxes with stuff. Ain't just going to keep throwing boxes in there. I could throw some charcoal in there if you were bad, I guess. Now, this is a 64 gigabyte version, guys. This does have the lock screen ad supported. Comes in several colors: denim, black, pink, and green. Now, you can pretty much do anything, as you guys can see: Netflix, Hulu, Instagram, TikTok. You guys can do Amazon Books. You guys can do Office. You can do Zoom. You can actually, I believe they have a camera built in and all that good stuff. But we're going to watch this. This is the speed to text with the Fire HD tablet, guys. I believe Justin had hands-on with this.
Testing the speech to text on the Kindle Fire 10. This is a test to see if the Kindle Fire 10 or the Fire 10 tablet can do speech to text. As you can see, I'm speaking in the document editor on the Fire tablet. I press the microphone on the keyboard and it is converting my speech into text. So this is the speech to text.
That's pretty
Fire
quick.
Tablet. You can enable it. Just search for speech to text settings. The speech to text does work on the Fire 10 tablet. This is the new 2020 Fire 10 tablet with the USB-C. It does have a time limit. So when you reach the time limit, you just press the microphone button and then you continue just saying and it types what you say. So far the word recognition is pretty good. It's not bad at all. It's similar to like Drag and Touch or some of the other text-to-speech programs or speech-to-text programs, but it also has text-to-speech, not just speak to text or speech to text. So it works pretty well. I would say it's not so bad. So those who thought that speech to text was missing from the new Fire 10 tablets, it's not. This is speech
cool
to
that it
text
can actually
working
get
on
all the
Fire 10
words and
tablet.
fix what words aren't right. I'd be scared that it wouldn't understand me. Now you can add, the keyboards to these guys or mice if you really need. Watch anything and everything that Amazon or other apps can do. Now, they're very phenomenal. Let's go down here, guys. This will show you guys some of the specs. So what's in the specs? You get 32 or 64 gigabytes with an expandable up to 1 terabyte. The 2.0 octa-core CPU. The 3 gigabytes of RAM. 12-hour battery life with the USB-C 2.0. Now the tablet, 4 hours. Keyboard case, 4 hours. So you have all that. 1-year warranty, 2 megapixel front facing camera and 5 megapixel rear facing camera. It weighs in about 16.4 ounces, which is very, very light. Now it does have Dolby Atmos and it does have the Plus version, guys. It also supports Alexa and all of that good stuff. Any questions about this, we can tell, if you need. It does have the 2.4 and 5.0 gigahertz Wi-Fi connections if you guys need that. So we also have the built-in Bluetooth. Yeah, thank you. I try to give as much information as I can as I go. I feel the more information you can give somebody, the better off they are choosing the product that's right for them. If I don't know something, then I'm stumped and I have to go searching. So now they say the battery life, as you guys can see right here, up to 12 hours, which is very, very cool. I know I have to charge my phone more than I would a tablet. I don't pick up tablets that often. My phone is always in my hand. I love that they give you several colors and options, which is very, very cool. No, I do not know everything. I am always learning. If you are never learning, then it's an issue. I love to learn, even though I have learning problems. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's from having a lot of hands-on time with a lot of electronics over the years, which is very, very cool. So now the Fire tablet, Justin's had his hands on with these. I've actually only touched one Fire tablet, and it's around here somewhere. I have no clue where it went. I think my wife has it somewhere. Oh yeah, you can't drag and need more coffee. Yeah, exactly. Need coffee, can't drag it. It's the way, the motto. Even though I don't drink coffee, I do drink Mountain Dew though. But I rarely drink caffeine or coffees or sodas. This is rare. Yeah, definitely. Gotta have that watermelon. I was just feeling the watermelon today, guys. If you guys have any questions about the Fire tablet, please ask. We will answer. We will drop that off there. I believe the next product. Wow, I cannot see the view count. So I just can't see it. I'm down to one monitor, so it's kind of, do I watch the chat or do I watch the other side? I appreciate everybody watching, guys. Truly, truly do. Now, the next product, guys, is a floor lamp. We've actually had a team member have hands on this. We'll show you the product page first, and then we will actually show you the video of it. Now, I don't know if I have the right video. The heck? We had a slip up. I don't have the right video, guys, of this product, so we'll show you the page. I've had hands on with a couple of the other lamps, but not this one. This is their floor lamp. This is from Boost Area. This is a very cool lamp. This is their Torchier floor lamp. It is a 20 watt with a 200 LM brightness and a 300K daylight. Very, very cool lamp, guys. I've had some hands-on with some other ones. I know David in chat from Utechia has had hands-on with these also. Now, this is a very, very cool lamp. If you guys see this, this will actually change angles, which is very cool. Lots of LEDs bright in them, which is awesome. And we're having some weird twitching out. I don't know if I have HDMI cords going bad, so I might have to change some cords later. As you guys see, this has a stepless dimmable brightness. You can go from 5%, 50%, up to 100%, which will change the color and the brightness, which is very, very awesome. It is a touch sensitive, so you have a touch sensitive button on the pole, as you guys can see from here. On and off, short press, dimming, long press, memory function, which is very, very awesome. I love the memory functions on lamps. I have a lamp in the back by the same company that is pretty cool. It's a step-on one, so that is awesome. Now, 5 seconds to the brighten or dim to 5% to 100%. So that is very, very fast. Now, with the LED, guys, it's definitely going to save you on your power bill. If you guys are like us, the power bills are going up. So any way to save $1 on a power bill, this will actually do that. Now, they give you, I believe, about 50,000 hours. So I was right. I was going to just guess off the other one, but it's pretty much the same. So 50,000 hours of life off this is a long, long time for a lamp to last before a bulb goes bad. So they say this is about 70.8 inches tall, which is very, very tall. It's a nice tall lamp, not too tall that it won't fit in most places, which is very cool. Now, just looking at this, for me, it's actually cool that you can actually adjust and change the direction of the head. I like that. That's pretty slick. It actually looks really, really cool. Now, I believe, there you go. Jeff, you're the one that had hands-on with this, right? If I remember right. The video was sent to me, but I don't have it posted for some reason, so I don't have access to it. So it changes in 90-degree angles, so you can go from flat to 90 degrees straight up and down, which is very, very cool. That's pretty dope. I can get down with that. Ah, this is cool. So they got the ambience, day use, task use. That's a pretty cool lamp. I would have loved to have showed you guys the video on this, and I'm not sure how it got misplaced. So if you guys actually give me a second, I will actually try and grab this so you guys can see this. We will pull up my other thing, and we will actually try and grab this. We're going to pop this up, so.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeff, and I'm here today to talk to you about this absolutely amazing lamp from Boost Area. I have everything that was in the box unpackaged.
Hopefully you guys can see this.
Minus the instructions, but I want to
sure.
quickly go over a few things I noticed with this. There's 3 really cool features right here. First,
please let me know if you guys
everything
can
is
see that video.
chained together, and everything just screws into the piece before it. So assembly on this is going to be extremely easy. Secondly, each of these little tubes, they're made out of metal.
Alright, cool.
That's really going to help with the durability.
This is not the normal way I do the videos. I like to embed them.
Each is a lot heavier than I thought it was initially going to be, so it's really thick metal. That's really going to help with the durability. Finally, and my favorite feature, this is exceedingly heavy. The base right here, it weighs a lot. And with that, that's going to really help, because if someone were to bump into this or something were to push against it accidentally,
I have to agree, mine weighs, I think, approximately like 5 pounds, so it's actually got a lot of weight at the base.
Crucial. The head right here, these are LED bulbs inside this, and they are exceedingly bright as well. They go all the way up to about 2,000 lumens in intensity, so it's going to be a nice bright light. It's also going to be in the temperature range from about 2700K up to 3000K. And that's going to be a nice, bright, warm, like sunshine.
Hey, welcome from Canada.
So I really like that as well. I'm going to get all of this assembled and show you what it looks like, and hopefully everything
I'm definitely hot. My place is way too warm right now.
I have the lamp fully installed and set up. Neat feature here is this head is fully movable, so you can have it.
I like that. That feature is awesome.
Certain direction. And this on switch here is also touch sensitive. This is an exceedingly bright lamp, so those 2,000 lumens, it's bright. I'm going to start with it up at the ceiling.
Jeff in chat is actually the one that's had hands-on with this guy,
It'll
so
light up the entire room.
any questions, I'm sure he'll answer.
So another neat feature here as well. You can dim this as well. So if you put your finger over the button for 5 seconds, it's going to either go down or go up, depending on what setting it's at, down to 5% of its original maximum power. And then finally, to turn it off, it's just a tap, and it does remember the previous setting that it was at. So if you turn it on again, it's not going to be
thanks for the follow, Tim.
bright. This is a very well designed, excellent looking, easy to use lamp. I love this.
Hey, thanks, Jeff, for the video. Truly appreciate that, guys. As you guys can see, we'll try and knock that off right there. So if you guys have any questions about that product, please ask. Jeff in chat is the one that had hands-on with this, and I know he'll be happy to answer that. I do too. That is actually very, very cool. I also love that you can change the brightness and it'll remember where you had it set. Because like my wall one, my wall one, it's just either it's bright or not bright. And it's just, I love the option that you can have it set in the middle and it's perfect. That is a very, very cool option. And the price at $39 right now, that's not a bad price for a floor lamp if you guys need a floor lamp. If you guys need one and like you're just need a little extra light in your room. Can the bulb be replaced? You know, with 50,000 hours of life, I really don't think you're going to need to replace that bulb for probably 5 or 6 years of use, depending on how much you use that. And that is just an estimation off my head. I've had LED bulbs in my house that have lasted about 4 years right now. So the amount of time you can get an LED bulb is just awesome with the way technology has built them lately. Now, and then again, also remember every time you flick it on and off, we'll put a little more into it. So, oh, RGB, definitely not. Because they are soldered in little bulbs or little circuitry. It definitely, you cannot do that. No. Now, if you guys are thinking like the one behind me, I don't know if you guys can see the lamp back there in the corner by the shelf. That one you can actually change the LED bulb in and add that. It's just a screw-in bulb, so it's the same company, just a different lamp. And I can actually show you the video on that one. So, and we do have that one here. Let's see, where's it at? Since it's the same company, we can show you this. Give you a little glimpse of this. Look at that bulb, guys. That is cool the way it looks. We're gonna take this in. It's just a quick little clip. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. Screw that in, guys. So like this one screws in and adjusts.
That is a cool looking lamp.
I love the screen mesh look on this one.
I love the old world industrial feel to it with the bulb.
Ignore the hole in my ceiling.
Guys, this is from Boost Area. This is their industrial lamp with 6-watt LED bulb. Thank you for checking out this video, guys, and have a great day.
So that is this one. You can actually change the bulb in if you really needed to. Still an awesome, awesome product from Boost Area. So I actually had hands on that one. So any questions about the lamps or any other product that we've already showcased, please ask. Yeah, so the LEDs. So it's an antique look, but it's actually LED. So let me grab the bulb. I'll actually show you guys this. This is kind of cool. Yeah, let me show you guys this up close. You guys can see it. It looks like an old antique style bulb, right? But it has 4 LED strips in there. And that's all it is just 4 little LED strips. Which is very, very cool. Yeah, I mean, there's really no technology into it. It's built like an old school like bulb, but it just powers the 4 LEDs in it, which is very cool. We'll set this down and hopefully not break it, since I'm not going to go put it back. Thank you for the follow, Steven. Truly, truly appreciate it. Yeah, I do. I like the Edison style bulbs, but for what I do in this house, they're never bright enough. So I have to go out and get, like, if you guys see the little glare by the dragon, that's from the LED sitting above me. Yeah, they really are cool looking bulbs. Welcome, Kimberly. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, the bulb is really cool. I truly, truly like it. Now, this next product is from Good Pick. This is a small woven basket, guys. This is about $12 product. Justin, Mr. Dragon Blogger, has had hands-on with the larger size cotton rope basket that we'll show you a video of. But we'll showcase you the little page first after we show you the video. So first is the video from our buddy Justin. And we'll pull up the screenplay and let this play.
Is a Good Pick cotton rope basket. And I showcased a smaller one in the past, but this is a much bigger one. This rope basket can be used for laundry. You can use it for blankets or towels. You can use it to hold toys or other type of items. It's a really good basket. And I was using this to hold some of my gadgets and gifts that I need to showcase during a stream. So I would just stack what I need and use it that way. It's relatively light. The rope is very, very thick. I like the pattern texture. It goes from black to gray. And it has these little rope handles that are, opening like this. Now, if you ever use plastic baskets, laundry baskets, one thing I noticed is plastic laundry baskets sometimes have really sharp edges, especially if your laundry is really heavy. You have blankets.
He's right there about that, the edges.
Heavy, and they can actually be sharp. I don't like plastic laundry baskets. I'd rather have a cloth or a smooth laundry basket just because I find the plastic ones, especially if you have those checkered plastic baskets that have kind of like the mesh, they look like a hex pattern. Those plastics can be very, very sharp in between. If you get your fingers in there, your dog gets that paw in there, your kid gets their fingers in there, those can actually be really sharp. So a cloth rope basket doesn't add a lot of weight and you don't have to deal with the sharpness of plastic. So this is the Good Pick basket. They come in various sizes and various colors. You can get orange and black, gray and black, so many different colors, pink, whatever fits your fancy. And again, large capacity here. I have a whole massager in here, which I have coming up pretty soon to show next. Very large capacity, can carry a ton. The rope is extremely thick and braided, works out very well. So it's just a generally good product, and I use these to just store extra gadgets, power chargers, Bluetooth cables, knickknacks that I need to have around the house.
So that is the larger one. As you guys can see here, we have the 12 by 8 by 5 overall showcasing. This is $12. There's several colors, guys, from the tan or black to the blue to the dark gray to pink. They even have navy or gray. I apologize, guys. I'm coughing. The head cold has not left me fully. But overall, I agree with Justin on the plastic handles being sharp. I use a mesh clothes basket on purpose, drawstring, because I don't like plastic. Soft material, woven, very strong, guys, with the rope style of this braiding. As you guys can see, the stitching and woven, which is very cool. Now, they show this right here holding the dog's toys. So very versatile what you can do. Also books. Very, very cool object and product. And for the price, you really can't beat that price. Now, this one is oval. Like I said, a 12-inch bottom round ring with a 5-inch tall lip, which is very, very cool. So, any questions about this, guys, please ask. As we can see as I scroll past, we are live on here. Now, they show it in use for lots of things, bathrooms, living rooms, kitchens, and other stuff. I'm just scrolling through to try to give you guys some product information if there is anything I missed. Like the detailed sewing with the built-in handles, which is very, very cool. Now, this is something I don't know a lot about. This is kind of outside my range of technology. I do technology. But the basket is very cool. My wife will probably be begging for one later now that she'll be watching this later. Any questions, please ask. I'm sure Mrs. Dragon Blogger can answer with that. So, the next product is... Where did I lose track? The dog bed. So, we have a dog bed. We've actually had hands-on with this, guys. This dog bed is from Bedsure. We've actually used a lot of Bedsure products. A lot of members on the teams have used them. And a lot of consensus is actually it's a very good products. I've used a few. So this is the dog bed. It is a waterproof dog bed, guys. I believe that this comes in medium, extra large, so you do have a very good size with pillow. And at $28, it's not a bad deal. They do have several sizes, large, medium, and extra large. So if you have a bigger dog, they do have bigger sizes. 100% waterproof, which means you can wash this off, clean it off if it gets dirty. So we're going to pop over, let you guys watch this video, guys.
Shadow's laying down on his brand new Bedsure memory foam mattress. The mattress arrived in two pieces. There is the outer piece, which you see in the video, and then a memory foam insert that you just open up and slide into that mattress. It's very easy to assemble, and so far he absolutely loves it. One thing about big dogs like Shadow, they tend to get hip dysplasia as they age, which that's a terrible thing for them to go through. So this bed, I'm hoping, is something that can help out with that and give him something nice and soft to sleep on. The top piece is extremely soft if you were to feel it, and so far...
Yeah, the waterproof would be cool because you can wash them off and everything.
He runs right over to that bed and just lays on it.
That was just a little quick video from a team member that actually had hands-on. Now they show you guys this, that it is a removable cover, so you can remove it, clean it, and all of that. You stuff it with the insulation, show you how to do it. Now it has a plush polyfill stuffing, so if your dogs are like most dogs, they love to chew stuff up. You may come home, it may be chewed up, it may look like, a stuffy was torn apart everywhere. So, just know dogs like to chew stuff. They actually show it here, guys, that it can actually fit in a kennel. Not my type of thing, but they do work. Amazon customer. Can't see your name, but welcome. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Now, so down here, they actually show you the sizes and inches and widths if you guys need all that stuff on their page. Now, so they say the cover is machine washable, so that's very cool. It is a zippered type, so that is awesome to have. Unfortunately, I don't have dogs, so I can't contest to this, but I may be sleeping on one of these later when the wife finds out. Any questions, please ask, guys. We are here to answer any questions you guys have. Truly appreciate it. Well, Linda, thanks for the follow. Really? All right, so the next product, guys, is we're going to be talking about the Hojo refrigerator organizers. I actually have these sitting here. Mrs. Dragon Blogger, if you want to mute that, you can. Thank you. People these days. Now, they have several of these guys. I actually have these in my hand, unwrapped, unused, as you guys can see. Now, this is the 8-piece kit. These are 12 and a half inches by 6.3 inches by 3.5 inches high. Yeah, it happens, guys. I don't stress on stuff like that pops up. Please be nice. I mean, that's all we ask. We're here to entertain and give you guys as much information as we can, but sometimes you get stuff like that. So we're going to open these up. These products work. They do not have lids. Now, these things will work good for your fridges without lids. Unfortunately, no, they do not have lids. We're going to use these in my house for another thing. We're going to try and not make too much noise here, except for they're all plastic wrapped separately. So I'm going to try and get one out and make more of a mess. As you guys can see, nice little thing. They do have handles on both sides. One is like an inner handle or outer handle, so you can choose whatever direction you want. Nice, long. I love that they give you a little corrugated bottom. Works well in the kitchen. We're going to actually use this in the bathroom to organize my wife's makeup products that she uses in the bathroom. All the hair products and stuff like that. They really do look really nice. Now, this is my first hands-on with these guys. Usually I do testing of these products beforehand, but you know, it's not, they're a little bit flexible now, so just be a little careful with the acrylic plastic, guys. You may drop it, it may crack, but it should be durable enough that you won't have that problem. You should be able to fit at least, you know, in most fridges, 3 to 4 per shelf. I mean, if you look at the size, it is a decent size. You know, you can put, like, you know, they show several soda cans, like 2 rows of soda cans in here, up to 8 cans. So it's not a bad size. I believe you could probably fit more than 8, maybe 8 in here, or other products. Good for vegetables. Like, if you want to clean up vegetables and take them camping, this would be a good thing to set them in, just to, like, when you're cooking or at a barbecue. Throw your lettuce in this. Anything. It would be good to organize pretty much anything and everything that you could think of. Yeah, it's very useful. I mean, they suggest this for the fridge. I say you can use this for pretty much anything. For $24, you get 8 of them. I mean, that's not a bad deal. If you guys look at prices of most organizers, they are very, very spendy. Like I said, you have 8 of them. I'm not going to pull all 8 out, guys, but they're all individually wrapped to protect them so they're not scratched. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or yeah, there you go, Mrs. Dragon Blogger. Crafts ideas to separate your beads. If you guys do beads, to separate dog supplies. Yeah, you could use this for anything. So just think outside the box. I mean, they say it's for the fridge, but I'm telling you, with the way they are, you can fit these on pretty much any shelf in your house. Probably even inside your cupboards if the cupboards are deep enough. I have some pretty deep shelving in my bathroom, so these will work well. Yeah, the sky's the limit with these. And the price is not bad. If you guys need anything to ask about this while I have it here, just ask me. If you want to know how easy it is to crack, I can crack one and tell you. I don't mind testing products live if you guys need to know. So, now like I said, you will scratch these, and I'll actually show you guys this. They are scratchable, so just be careful. You guys can see that. They will scratch. Hopefully you guys can see that little crack. So they will scratch pretty easy. That wasn't much to do that. So you will see that. I mean, so sharp objects will scratch them. I mean, it's a plastic, so. And if you need to, you can actually line these with like drawer liners for a grippy liner, or even put it on the bottom. On the bottom, it's actually, if you guys can hear that, I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's corrugated feeling. So it's very cool that it actually corrugates and can feel and grip very well. So that is very cool product. Now then, this next product, Mr. Dragon Blogger just had to have for Christmas, guys. Yeah, parchment paper would work in it, guys. Anything will work in this. You know, even like if you're, if you're marinating the meat, I don't suggest doing it because you have the open handles, guys. So juices will come out. So just make sure what you're using it for, you're not too worried about it falling out. They show like cherries in it, so you're only going to get it to a certain level before cherries will start falling out the sides. Now, this next product is the Amazon, or the Sony A80J 77-inch TV. This is a Bravia XL OLED 4K Ultra HD Smart TV. So what does that mean? It means it has all the apps for all the movie apps that you need. It has the HDMI plugs to watch 4K stuff and very high resolution. You will auto detect PlayStation 5, guys. So if you plug in your PlayStation, it'll auto detect it and tell you what it is. It works with Alexa. It does have the OLED. It has the XR Tremulous Pro, which is very, very cool. It has the XR OLED contrast, which makes it a higher color. It has more pixels or LED per pixel sections than a lot of TVs. Now, this is a built-in Google TV, so it has the Google TV app or the Google Play Store. So you have all those apps and options. You can watch Discord, Twitch. You can do the Prime Videos, Disney, YouTube, Netflix, Apple TV. I believe it's got Peacock and all those other apps. So you can do all that. You can do the live TV. Very easy, very adjustable. Our buddy here, Justin, did a video, so we will play the video for you guys real quick, and you'll see his lovely dog
Sony
in the video.
A80J 55-inch OLED 4K TV. This is the Bravia XR TV, and I got the 55-inch because I don't have a huge entertainment center, and the model number is XR55A80J. This is the 2021 model TV and is one of the best, most recommended TVs for the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, these are very great deals,
so
guys. So please take advantage.
4K
I mean, if you look at the prices of these TV
which is
products,
why I got this TV in the
it
first
is
place.
very,
So,
very great
Let's
deals.
go ahead and unbox it, and you see it has legs and adjustable feet. And I'm replacing an older Samsung 55-inch TV with it, which was only a 1080p TV. So I'm looking forward to seeing the huge shift and benefit of 4K. So let me get it out of the box, which I should actually get a second person to help me. It does not recommend one person pull this out of the box and set it up. So the first thing I noticed was that the way the TV sits, the feet were going to be too wide. So fortunately, you could configure the feet 3 ways to where the legs of the feet go inward instead of straight or outward. So that
I
way it was
love
able
how
to
that's
fit it on my
adjustable with
Entertainment
the
Center
legs.
console. So all you have to do is screw the brackets into the legs, and then you just slide them in and they lock in place. And now I'm ready to go and stand the TV on my entertainment center. Now you can see that I have my feet, which are towards the center of the TV rather than out to the edges, and it fits on my entertainment center, which had a top shelf, which wasn't as wide and fits perfectly. Now, hooking up my PlayStation 5 to the Sony A80J TV, I was surprised it detected my PlayStation 5, and it told me when I selected the 4K HFR device, which was what the PlayStation 5 detected as. So I selected it, and I moved on to the next screen. and then it told me that the PlayStation 5 was hooked up to the wrong
Yes, you
HDMI
can wall
port.
mount
I had it
this.
hooked up to HDMI port 3, but it
It's,
said
I
needed to be
believe
an
it's a
HDMI
Versa
port
wall
4.
mount, so
So it was
yes, it
fascinating
can
that it
actually wall
detected
mount.
and knew it was the PlayStation 5, and I needed to put it in the right HDMI port. After plugging the PlayStation 5 into the right HDMI port, it very quickly recognized it and then showed me a brief preview of the input from the PlayStation 5, asking me to confirm that I saw the image properly. And it confirmed that the current resolution of it was 4K 60. So then I completed my setup. I was going to do the satellite dish later. I was more interested in setting up the PS5 right now. And then it asked how your TV's positioned, whether or not it's on a stand, whether or not it's on a wall mount. Then it wanted to do acoustic auto calibration of the sound in your room. So I allowed
now
it.
that's
You
cool.
go
My
sit where
TV
it
doesn't
expects
do
you to be
that.
sitting normally watching TV, and then you hit the next button. And this threw my dogs for a loop. As you can see, Pumpkin was really weirded out by the sounds. Both my dogs came running over to see what that sound was when it did its acoustic volume testing. And it completed. So I quickly registered my TV next. After registering, then I finished deciding if I wanted Samba, and then it was starting to install the apps. Now, installing the apps, which included Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, and all the various other streaming services, HBO Max, that I had, this took a little while, so I didn't want to show this entire process on video. So
Fast
let's
forward.
skip to the end here and start testing the PlayStation 5.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
So switching over to HDMI 4, which is the PlayStation 5 and the one that it wants it plugged into. Now can loot up PlayStation 5, and let's test out a game, shall we? Sign in. First thing it wants you to do is adjust your display area. Let's do that. Make sure it fills the TV. All right. Next thing we're going to do is it wants you to adjust the HDR. So it wants you to adjust where the brightness is. And with the phone pointing at the screen, you can't see at all the little tiny symbol in the brightness area. But don't worry, I see it and I'm making sure it's barely visible following the instructions. So once I reach that, and I'm ready to click next. And now it wants me to do the equivalent on the dark side. There's that
You
symbol
can tell
there.
the whites
It
are
wants me to,
super
again, adjust it
bright
to where it's
on this.
barely visible. And then we got it there. And then we're ready in
That
our
dark is actually really, really dark.
PlayStation
That's
5
very
screen,
cool
where I
that that
left it on
TV
Netflix
gets that
and only
dark.
sleep mode, so let me get at Netflix and load up a game. We're going to go ahead and test out Eternal Cylinder on the PlayStation 5, which is a really, really cute game where you play multiple creatures that do various evolutions and solve puzzles.
RG Long, welcome.
So let's load this up. Let's pump up the volume on the Let's pump up the volume on the Sony A80J, which is supposed to have really good speakers for a 4K TV as well.
If it's a 55-inch TV, the width will be approximately 42 inches, or 52 inches. And that's just off the top of my head, because the 55-inch is corner to corner.
Okay,
This
so
has 4 ports.
I just have to say, wow,
4
without
HDMI
doing it
ports.
justice on the iPhone camera recording the TV, the game just looks amazing. I was playing this game in 1080p on my old Samsung this week, and it just pops. It just looks amazing. The level of detail is so much higher. The colors, the vibrancy. The game just looks absolutely amazing at 4K, and right now it's running at 60 hertz, I believe, instead of 120 hertz, but it just still looks amazing. There's no lag whatsoever. This TV is just absolutely amazing for my PlayStation 5. I can't believe how much better my PlayStation 5 looks on this TV. So let me just
It
go
really
confirm
is
and see
great
if I can see
quality.
the resolution settings here. So it looks like it's 480p and 60 hertz, but it just looks so much better than it did.
Yeah, when you
So
get
again,
the
this game that I'm playing is
OLEDs,
called the
the
Eternal
quality,
Cylinder
and
on
then
the
the
PlayStation 5.
QLEDs,
Really, really fun little puzzle
the
game
nano
where you have these little
LEDs,
creatures,
they get brighter
you
and
kinda
brighter as they go. They're
evolve
very,
by
very awesome.
eating, various resources.
Yeah,
and some of them
definitely
allow you
great
to evolve
gift.
and grow different
Anybody
limbs and
would
parts
be
to
happy
swim.
with this as a
So
gift.
the game's premise is this giant kind of molten cylinder that crushes the entire world, and you have to kind of like keep stopping it and slowing it down and solve puzzles until you can figure out how you can keep your species alive. To not be
doing
rolled
all
over.
right.
In this
Trying to
case,
get over
I
a
am
head
gonna
cold.
deliberately get myself rolled over because I'm done with this demo here.
Definitely.
But,
I
got
was
crushed.
happy
Well,
to
they got
get the
crushed.
TV I got,
And look at the trees, limbs. The sound is
which I
amazing
will be
on the TV,
showcasing
too.
it tomorrow, guys.
So again, I'm very happy with my initial unboxing and testing of the Sony A80J 4K TV. This thing's amazing.
That TV does not fit the mystery box, and I'm pretty sure he will not be handing that over. So, like I said, with the size thing, we will talk about that in a second. So, a size of a TV, if you guys can see the TV behind me, that is a 65-inch TV. Most TVs go from corner to corner, and that is how they measure the distance or the size of a TV. So, if you go side to side, you lose approximately about 2 to 2.5 inches of the size. So, they go by corner to corner, which is just a standard way TVs work. Now, on the Sony, let's talk about the HDMI ports. You're going to always have on the newer TVs, one port is going to be eARC or ARC, and that is good for like sound bars, so you can actually get the sound back to your sound bar without having to have the RCA plugs and all that stuff. Yeah, the sizing thing is really weird. I never truly understand why they go from corner to corner and not side to side. But if you look at like an ultra-wide TV or ultra-wide monitor, then it's going to be a longer distance between all of it. Guys, thanks for all the follows. We truly, truly appreciate it, guys. Now, like I said, so the eARC and ARC plug is very, very well done. Yeah, they definitely would, I'm pretty sure. eARC and ARC, you just remember that one plug is a versatile, and it will change the pattern back and forth. So if you guys need like a sound bar to hook up, a lot of the new TVs don't have the old school RCAs or anything. So they use the fiber optic or the ARC or eARC. So that is one thing to remember, guys. Most TVs now have a 5 watt by 5 watt speaker systems, which is pretty standard in a lot of them. Yeah, I was pretty sick a couple weeks ago. I'm still getting over a head cold. The cough wants to come back every so often. It's just one of them lingering things, so that's why I keep apologizing for the cough. Now, guys, we will be doing a giveaway, and now this giveaway is for $5 Amazon gift cards, guys. But here's the problem with this. I am a slow typer. So when I ask for the names or ask for you guys to say a certain thing, it may take me a while to type it in. We're not going to retype the names twice. We're going to draw 2 names from the thing at the same time, and then if you're in chat, you will be awarded it. You will have to write contact me at Dragon Blogger and all of that good stuff to get your cards, and he will get it to you as soon as possible, but he is at his day job. So, like I said, we're working with what we got, guys. So if you guys want to enter into the $5 Amazon gift cards, guys, just say Dragon in chat, and bear with me as I slow type everything because I am a slow typer. So we have Hunter. See, like I said, this is where it's going to start taking me a while, guys. So. Do, 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 do. So, bear with me, guys. You only need to do it once, guys. Well, this might take a while. I believe I already had Dan. So just once, guys, don't keep saying it over and over. We will get this as we can. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Ed, for saying that. So, it's not that I'm just a slow typer. I also have dyslexia, so it takes a little while. Which is pretty funny. Yeah, no problem, Dan. It happens. So I will start naming off some of these names that I have in here, guys. Hunter, Pastor Skinner, Victoria, David H, Jeff, Stephanie, Kevin, Steven, Fano, Ed S, Patsunja, Evans, Dan. Some of these may be misspelled. RJ Long, Chucky, Nick, Chrissy Andersons, Gavin Z, Jennifer Lude, Sandy, Julie, Teresa, and Raymond. If I missed some, I apologize. I'm trying to see if I see anybody else's names that I missed. If you guys want to enter, make sure to say Dragon just once, though. I do now. do, 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 do. Yeah, Steven, I got you. Renamed. All right, guys. So next time when we do this, it's going to be a different system because there is no way that I can keep up with all this. Believe I had. Holy. Justin's fired for this, guys. He did not have her. He definitely gave the wrong person this job. Yeah, but I didn't actually have access to it today, so that was the problem. So do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now, I think we got it. So we have 23 names so far, guys. Yeah, next stream we'll definitely be doing a different system, guys. Go back and look. We got you, Michelle. Yes, Monica T, I believe I do have you. Yep, gotcha. Now, I may butcher some names here, guys, so just if I pronounce your name wrong, I apologize. You know. So I believe I have everybody. So if you guys are ready to roll, let me know. Yes, I have you. I'm gonna tell you right now, if it was 1,000 people, I just would not roll this right now, and I would have problems. Yes, Linda, I have you. And Sherry Ann, I have you. So I can kind of go through back through the list, guys, if you guys want. Yes, I do have you. Mickey, I'll go by your last name. Yes, I have you. I don't like butchering people's names. So, all right, guys, we're gonna draw 2 names. Evans, I do have you. Yes. All right, guys, ready? We will draw the first winner now. In about 5 seconds, just to make sure. And not ready. What do you mean you're not ready? I just put your name in just now. Lydia, I will put your name in. You want my dead monitor? You can have it, buddy. You can have it. It's a pain in my butt right now. If he wants it, he can definitely have that thing. Sherry Ann, we have you. Sandra. We do have Kim, I believe, in here already somewhere. Yeah, Kim, we have you. All right. Well, this may take a while. Jennifer, I got you. Julie, do I have Julie? Yes, I do. All right, guys. Yeah, just Exactly. So next time it'll be different, and we'll also do probably like a surprise package and stuff. So we do random gift bags and stuff. So all right, guys, no more entries. I'm gonna draw now. So the first draw is, we'll see. No, all good, guys. First winner is Hunter. Hunter, if you are in chat, let us know. Hunter, email contact me at dragonblogger.com. Mrs. Dragonblogger, if you want to put that in there. I will actually... Bear with me, guys, because I am keeping screenshots. Oops. All right. So, yeah, please contact there, Mr. Dragonblogger. Yep, thank you. And the next winner, we will actually repick a winner now for the second one. And Michelle M., if you are in the chat, let us know. Now you must be in chat, so let us know. Michelle M. There you go. Yep. Michelle Mom. Michelle M. Yep. That is the winner right there. Yeah, I couldn't write it all out. Confirmed. So contact me at dragonblogger.com and let us know, guys, if you are the winner. Now, guys, I will be back tomorrow with another live stream, of course. Tomorrow, we will be doing a different setup for the giveaway, just so you guys know. We will actually be doing Gleam, guys, so that will be a whole different setup, so I don't have to type out everybody's names, because I feel bad if I missed a name, spelled a name wrong, or if the amount of people in here are just too many that I can't keep up with. It will definitely be, a slight issue. So we're going to go with the Gleam tomorrow, guys. So just make sure of that. We will actually post the Gleam links so you guys can enter on that way. We will do, of course, the giveaways again. And we might talk about maybe doing a surprise gift bag or gift box for like a Christmas thing, Same time, yes, same time. Tomorrow we will have a lot more technology packages that I actually have on hand, including RGB, the brand new Amazon TV, Amazon Luna, and all that other good stuff, guys. Yes. Same time, same place, same Dragon channel. I mean, that's what we'll call it. Yes, just email that at contact me at dragonblogger.com. I took a screenshot, so he knows who it is. So, just make sure to show us your Amazon name when you contact them. So yes, that's it. Plus, Mrs. Dragonblogger was in here, so she will know to make sure. So yeah, guys, we will be back tomorrow. So everybody, we appreciate you guys sticking around. If you guys have any questions before we go about any product that we showed, please just ask, and we'll feel free to answer as much as we can. Thanks, Chrissy. I quit watching Epic Games. I just quit. I don't play enough games on there. Hey, Hitman. Jacksonville, Florida. I actually have friends down there. I appreciate everybody popping in, guys. We're going to call this a stream for now. Hopefully, you guys all have a great holiday season. If we don't see you guys If not, we will see you guys tomorrow. Plus, I believe Sunday, Mrs. Dragon Blogger and Mrs. Dragon Blogger will be on at noon Pacific time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern. I do not think we have a Saturday stream this week, so, you know, we will also be doing 3 prizes then on Sunday. So, make sure to pop in for that, guys. I'm in a very cold area of New England, so I can feel you there. Except for my apartment, I'm on the 4th floor, so I am like blistering hot right now. So, if nothing else, guys, we appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for making this stream what it is, and we truly appreciate every last one of you. Have a great day, guys.